Hi, I'm Allison for DP Review, and this is the Canon PowerShot G3X. The G3X is a long zoom compact camera built around a 20 megapixel 1-inch sensor. The core feature set of the G3X is very similar to the smaller G7X, but the ergonomics are very different. The G3X features a large hand grip, front control dial, and a hot shoe for adding an external flash or electronic viewfinder. The G3X has a 25 times zoom, covering an effective range of 24 to 600 millimeters. With a variable maximum aperture of f2.8 to 5.6, the lens isn't particularly bright, but an effective image stabilization system partly makes up for it when shooting non-moving subjects. Image quality from the G3X's 20 megapixel sensor is excellent and matches the best of its 1-inch sensor competition. HD video quality is also very good, although the G3X can't quite compete with some of its peers in this market segment, which increasingly offer 4K capture. Overall, the G3X is a pleasant camera to use and one that is capable of very good results. A slow, continuous frame rate in RAW mode might bother enthusiasts, and we'd recommend adding the optional external viewfinder, as the tilting, touch-sensitive rear LCD can be hard to use in bright sunlight. To learn more about the Canon PowerShot G3X, visit dpreview.com.
The Panasonic Lumix DC ZS200 is a pocketable travel camera with a 1-inch sensor, which is built around a long-ranging 15 x 24 to 360mm equivalent lens. While the long zoom is a major selling point, the ZS200 has plenty of other tricks up its sleeve too. Its sensor is large for a camera in this class, which means better image quality than your average compact. 5-axis stabilization helps keep pictures sharp, even at the long end of the zoom. The ZS200 features a variation of Panasonic's depth from defocus autofocus technology, which ensures impressively fast focus acquisition in most situations. While far from being an action camera, the ZS200's maximum frame rate of 10 frames per second makes it useful for capturing quick, candid moments. As well as 20 megapixel stills, the ZS200 can also capture 4K and HD video, and Panasonic's 4K photo feature makes it possible to shoot 8 megapixel still frames at a rate of up to 30 per second. Built-in Wi-Fi and low-energy Bluetooth make it easy to get images off the camera and onto your phone. For more information about the Panasonic Lumix DC ZS200, visit dpreview.com.
Hi, I'm Richard from DP Review, and this is the Sony RX100 IV. It's the latest in the company's range of large sensor compact cameras. Unlike its predecessor, it has a 24 to 70mm equivalent zoom. Usefully, it has an f1.8 to 2.8 maximum aperture, which makes it really useful in low light, despite its rather modest zoom range. But the big news with this latest model is its fast sensor, which allows features such as 4K video recording. The body is the same as the previous models, meaning it's small, but perhaps a little lacking in external controls. This is made worse by the limited control over the function of the dials. However, the camera offers a lot of customization, so it's possible to tailor the function menu and several buttons to give quick access to your favourite features. The faster sensor helps make the RX100 IV very responsive, and also appears to significantly improve the autofocus performance, both in terms of how decisive it feels and how well it'll focus in difficult low-contrast conditions. Continuous autofocus is surprisingly capable for a compact camera too, though don't expect miracles. General subject tracking can be somewhat inconsistent. On the other hand, the camera's IAF system that attempts to track and focus on the subject's eyes is particularly impressive. The video is also significantly improved, adding 4K capability and 1080p shooting at up to 120 frames per second. Together with very effective image stabilization, you can get some compelling footage, and no line skipping means it's really detailed footage. There's also a high frame rate mode that shoots at up to 960 frames per second, creating slow-mo video down as slow as 1/40th of the original speed. The RX100 IV's image quality isn't significantly changed compared to the Mark III. The JPEGs feature more subtle noise reduction, but other than that, it's pretty similar. This is no bad thing though, since the RX100 series have the largest sensors available in a pocketable zoom compact. And the camera's lens is consistently sharp across its whole zoom range, meaning you can use it to its full capability. For us, the autofocus, and in particular the well-implemented IAF system, along with the video features, make the Mark IV a worthwhile upgrade over the Mark III, though these capabilities do come at a cost. The user interface, for instance, is somewhat overwhelmed by the sheer number of features you might want access to. But overall, this is without doubt the most capable compact ever made.
The Sony CyberShot RX100VI is the latest in Sony's RX100 series and breaks with its predecessors by offering a much longer zoom. Covering a range equivalent to 24 to 200 millimeters and equipped with built-in Wi-Fi with NFC, the RX100VI should prove useful for travel and casual photography. At the heart of the RX100VI is a 20 megapixel 1-inch sensor which offers excellent still image quality even at high ISO in poor light. Still images can be captured at a maximum frame rate of 24 frames per second, and 5-axis image stabilization helps keep your images sharp. In a first for the RX100 series, the Mark VI features a touch-sensitive rear screen. This can be used to quickly set the autofocus point without fiddling with physical controls. A retractable 2.36 million dot electronic viewfinder provides a comfortable option for eye-level shooting. As well as high-resolution stills, the RX100VI is a very capable video camera, offering oversampled 4K video at up to 30p. Just be aware that without a built-in neutral density filter, shooting in very bright conditions can be tricky. For more information on the Sony CyberShot RX100VI, visit dpreview.com.
Hi, I'm Barney, editor at dpreview.com. The Sony CyberShot RX100 Mark III is an enthusiast-level pocket camera with a 1-inch, 20-megapixel Exmor-R BSI CMOS sensor. It's the only large sensor compact on the market to contain a pop-up OLED viewfinder that completely retracts into the camera's body. The RX100 Mark III is the third iteration of Sony's premium pocket camera line, and the only one to contain any sort of viewfinder. It offers a 24 to 70mm equivalent zoom range with a sliding maximum aperture of f1.8 to 2.8. The previous two RX100 series cameras offered zoom ranges of 28 to 100mm with a maximum aperture of 1.8 to 4.9. So as you can tell, the Mark III sacrifices zoom reach for a wider starting point and overall a faster, brighter lens. That's a solid trade-off in our opinion. The high-resolution viewfinder offers 1.4 million dots, while the 3-inch rear LCD offers 1.2 million dots. ISO sensitivity ranges from 80 to 12,800. The camera is also capable of an impressive maximum burst rate of up to 10 frames per second. On the video side, the RX100 Mark III can capture 1080p HD video at 60, 30 and 24 FPS. It also offers a built-in stereo mic. From an ergonomic standpoint, the small, compact RX100 Mark III features a click wheel around the lens, whose function can be customized. The top of the camera offers an exposure mode dial, shutter button, on-off switch and pop-up flash toggle. On the back, you'll find a dedicated movie record button and click wheel. That's in addition to a variety of other buttons, many of which can be customized. Other notable features include built-in Wi-Fi and NFC, and the ability to flip the LCD 180 degrees above the camera for the perfect selfie, if that's your thing. It also features a built-in ND filter, which will let you use those wide lens apertures even in bright light. The RX100 Mark III is perfect for anyone looking for a pocketable camera with strong image quality, a solid set of features, and a fast, versatile zoom lens. The built-in viewfinder is a bonus. Thanks for watching. For more information about the Sony CyberShot RX100 Mark III and many more cameras besides, visit dpreview.com.